Welcome to the first episode of Horror Madness Review 2013. What's up everyone, and welcome to my review of the reboot of the Friday the 13th original classic, which I hated. Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th 2009 is directed by Michael Bay and stars Jared Padalecki, Daniel Panabaker, and Derek Mears as the serial killer around the camera. With Sean S. Cunningham's original classic Friday the 13th, the original from 1980s, I absolutely hated that movie. Hated that movie. There's a couple of teenage friends who go into Camp Crystal Lake, the same and exact place where Jason Voorhees, the serial killer played by Derek Mears, drowned and died when he was a little child. I was also shown in the original movie, which sucked. Strange things start happening around the woods, and the place where these teenage friends start dying one by one, and these brutal murders came from the exact same guy that is the killer himself. With Michael Bay's directory through horror films, got me so excited because he directed one of my most anticipated films in the Transformers series, Transformers 1 and Transformers Dark of the Moon. Yay, I hated the second one. It was just awful. We get this reboot, which is directed by himself. You know what, I must confess, I really enjoyed this movie. Now, Derek Mears as Jason Voorhees was terrific. I love his performance in this movie. In every single part of the movie, he has potential in his career acting soul. He makes it look like a living wrestling championship. But this one, he's just absolutely perfect as Jason, in my opinion. And this movie, if it wasn't created, why I must thank Michael Bay for creating this movie. If this movie wasn't created, God, what world will we live on movies right now? Now, the dialogue in this movie can sometimes get cheesy, except the part where Jason is about to die and is killed by Whitney. I'm not sure what character is played. I guess that's played by Daniel Panabaker. I'm not sure. I'm not expert with this cast of movie. Only Derek Mears, because I love that guy. The script is well written, but sometimes when it comes to the dialogues of the characters, it's overwritten at times, but it was good. It makes the scares and the kills in this movie, it was just fantastic. It was just great. Now, the plot for this movie is despicably the same for the original Friday the 13th movie directed by Sean S. Cunningham from the 1980s. But this one is more better because Michael Bay did so much passion for horror movies. This one is just what I like about him. He directs so much potential in it, and he had so much improvement for the past few years, but now I'm not sure. Maybe he might be going on with his career in life now. Maybe he's getting a lot of money this box office career this year. The scares in this film are pretty good, and actually the skills where Jason keeps on grabbing the characters through windows, doors, and even behind your closet, or even if he's behind you and is about to stab you with his machete or machete. I don't know how to pronounce that. Machete. Yeah, that's the correct pronunciation for it. It's terrifically awesome. The jokes are not that funny at all. It's just not really good. It's just a bunch of stuff and bikinis and stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about that. And if you guys are anticipating to see this movie just because you're a horror buff, which, if you're a Friday the 13th fan, just because there's boobs, so many boobs in it, and so much sex scenes and kissing scenes in it, doesn't make you a horror buff at all. It just makes you this weird cinematic horror buff pedophile. Thank you guys for watching my review. I will give this movie an 8 out of 10. Great movie. I love you, Michael Bay. You will be always an inspiration for me for creating some movies or short films in the future. Thank you guys for watching my review. Follow me on the Twitter and follow my posts and reviews on blogger.com. And thank you guys for watching, and I love you guys.